Yes. Now in our last class on opening, I think we have designed this one. This is the page what we have decided. Like when I'm clicking on that particular thing, it is opening. And in the after next half, we have decided something like embedded systems. This is the one. Yes. We have shown this one. Is it? So that is the yesterday's class before online class schedule. Now we have done this one. I think all have done this. Experimentally, for especially B section people has done this. EC B section people have done this. More people are attended in the session and they have done that. So here, when I am doing like this is the one part. Designing the menu bar is one part. And whatever the different parts we are adding, we need to extend it. Extend in the sense, when I am clicking on this, the respective page must be replaced in the view. And something we need to go to the footer also. Otherwise, we need to print a image as a banner. Is it? Such type of things if you want to design. Like, I'm going to extend it first of all. Now, earlier we decided that what is ID, how we are going to use an ID to apply the style sheets. Now, I'm going to extend it here. I'm going to create a separate folder for this today. Here, 2023 06 23 for all sections. So, what we have done in 22nd, like this is the one. I will save it into another. Yes. Now I'm saving it into all here. So I'm making it as 3.html with what do you call it? Class. With the help of class, how we are assigning to that. With the help of class, how we are assigning this type of features. Now, as we loaded into that, this has been printed successfully. Now this is the same menu I want to design with another menu. Now you can see that this is the menu we have created. This is the menu we have created. Okay, I'm putting them into comment line. And I'm going to create another design with a class. We can do that. So when I'm taking this, it will be a different style. You see that? It is what we are given CSS, right? Embedded systems class we are given that. CLASS class. In that we remove the menu. It is not open. Just let me go there and click on this. When I am going to this place, yeah, it will be open. Yes. Are you able to see this menu? At top, we are not having any menu because we have removed it. We are going to create in a different style. Okay. Now here, after this, I am taking division. In this division, I am taking a class. Earlier, we used to take ID, right? Here, I am taking a class like menu bar. Otherwise, menu 1 I am taking because menu we have already defined. Menu we are already defined somewhere. What is that? Where we are taken? That this menu. Somewhere the menu must be there. Yeah, UL we have designed. We are decided for UL. Now here I am going to take it as menu 1. Otherwise, whatever you can take. Like this, I am defining a class like here onwards. I am showing you this is the one. This is a comment line you can put into CSS styles. Here I am giving CSS using class. CSS using class. Class selector. Class selectors I'm giving. Now here, what is the class selector I'm taking? Menu one is the class selector I'm taking. In this, here I'm going to take that class selector. Here I'm going to take the class selector as ID preceded with the hash, right? So here we need to precede with the dot. That is the difference. ID definition preceded with hash, but here the class is preceded with the dot. Okay. We will mixly, we can use it, but I'm showing as maximum what I can. Here I'm trying to create a division. I'm trying to create a division like this. Now here I'm taking all the anchors. Anchor, href. In this href we will define that. Okay. Now here I'm closing, and here the same menu I'm giving. Home. A. So when we are giving like this, with multiple number of options, about us, next contact us, like gallery, and one more thing is forms and reports I'm giving. So we need to design all these things. Here I'm giving a reports. What are the reports are required for us? Got it. Now here, as class is given, whatever the properties you are applying here, that will be applied automatically. Now here I'm giving a background color. I'm giving a background color property. Instead of wasting time, I'm copying and pasting it. Now here the color is something like block I'm giving. Sorry, black, BLSC. Block I'm giving. Okay, just go there and reload it. What are the options are displayed there? You can see that the background of this menus, here it is the menus, it is printing a background. So with black background only. But this is not this division is not the part of this outer division. Outer division has been started here, but this is the independent division I am defining here. Independent division I am defining here. Okay. So here I am taking all these things. Now, as background is displaying, its text color must also be with a different color. The different color will be, I can say that white, it is the better to take white. Better. Okay. But even it is not showing anything here. The reason is, it is in hyperlink, right? We need to remove the hyperlink. We need to change the hyperlink concept. So in this hyperlink, how to remove? Yesterday, some of you asked me that what is the text decoration? When we are removing that, the text decoration property will remove that extra lines and all. Now here we are able to see, I'm zooming it, we can observe that home, about us, and contact us, gallery, forms, all are put together and there is an underline. So if you want to remove that underline decorator or dots decorator, I used it with a class. So here I'm taking, here itself, I'm going to take another one in the same class, division. I'm defining it for anchor. What are the anchor tags are there in the block? What are the anchor tags in the block? I'm going to see that menu 1A, and here I'm defining that for anchor. Text decorator. Text decorator. Text decoration, not decorator. Decoration. I'm giving none. When I'm giving none, you will find a small change into that. Are you able to see that underlines? At least someone should respond. Are you able to see these underlines? When the property has been applied, this one, which property is applied there? When this property has been applied for this, text decoration, none. Automatically the underlines, if any like bullet symbols, number symbols applied with order list, unordered list, li, that will be removed. So that has been removed successfully. Okay, coming to this. Now, I want to change the color of the text. Now, as we are giving here, it is not applied. Now, I'm shifting this statement to this place. Got it? Are you able to change it? But none of you responding. I'm not getting interest to tell.
Yes.
At least the people who are listening, interestingly joined in the session, they should respond at least. Yes. Now, earlier, there was underlines. Even you are applied the text color also, it was not removed. Now, when I applied this property, text decorator, where in this class division, menu 1 class division, anchor tags are there. Those anchor tags must remove the text decoration, as well as class color will be white. What is the text color? Text color is white. That we are supposed to understand. Got it? Next, here I need to go for borders. I want to go for not background color, borders. Where is that border? Yes, here I'm taking this border. I'm giving that border as like yellow color. It's like a gold. I'm giving yellow. Just observe. You can see all the borders for that, everything. Is it? It is started from exactly from top. Is there any gap on top of the menu bar? No. I should maintain the gap. Anybody can tell that? How can you take the space between top edge to this menu bar? Do you have any property?
Margin.
Which margin? Which margin?
Margin top.
Margin top. Very good. So here I'm going to take, for this one we need to take, or for this one we need to take. For menu 1 class we need to take, otherwise menu 1 anchor we need to take.
For class.
For class
Menu
1
anchor.
Now here what I'm doing is margin hyphen top is equals to, I'm giving something like 10 pixel size. 10 pixel size I'm giving. Is it applying? Is there any mistake in this? Margin top 10 pixels. For this division I'm trying to apply. For the division I'm trying to apply. Now, if you apply the same property in this, is it applying? Can you tell why it's not applying? You are not observed that this is the items, means inner items of this outside block. From here to here, we need to take padding concept. We need to take padding concept, where in this padding top, I'm taking 10 pixel size. Did you find? padding, the borders, padding, and when I am taking into under the same division, then it will look better. Now see that I am entering it into outsider. That outsider will maintain everything as a border. Now we could observe that how it will be changed. Did you find the difference? Now from this entire black color, whatever the black color division I am taking, what is the black color division I am taking here? That is under same roof. Now we are talking about this one. I need to design in a proper way. The menu bar must be designed with the proper way with the class selector. Now as it is the class selector, directly I am giving that. Here instead of taking the padding, top is 10. Top is 5 is enough. But left and right, we required 15 pixels. Left and right, 15 pixels. Now see that? Now why it is not applying? Anybody can tell that? There is a mistake. Anybody can identify? When I am giving left and right is 15 pixels is not applying. 5 is not applying, 15 is not applying. Anyone can identify the mistake in this? If you are practicing with the padding in our last class, it is very easy to tell. Girls, the thing is, when I am giving two things, this is applied for top and bottom, this is applied for left and right. Got it? So, this is not required. We cannot specify the top. Padding in the sense, we are defining top and bottom padding is 5 pixels, left and right is another pixels. So that it will be applied. Now we could observe, I think. Is it? When it is spreading over, it is overlapping. Now, I want to increase the size of the text. Size of the text property, we know that text hyphen size, text hyphen size, text hyphen size. Here I am giving 1.4 em. When I am giving like this, automatically the text size has to be increased. Text size, sorry, not text size, it's font size. When I'm applying this, we are able to increase the size of it, isn't it? Later, I want to set the background for this. The background color is also there, as it is a block. Background color is also there. Here I'm going to apply the background color for mix up these things with the border. I can give also yellow as background. Yellow is the background. Got it? Now we are writing on the border of something. You can observe that. We are writing the border of something. Now, if I change the background border color, what is the border color I am giving? I am making it a something like what do you call? I will give some other thing like a block, how it will be. So that testing must be there. Which color is looking better in a designing? Which color is looking better? We need to check it out. As background color is black, that is mixed with that. Now I want to take a round corners for that. Round corners in a sense, I can go for border radius. Border radius, I'm taking something like 6 pixels. It's very small curve will be there. For the small curve, you can observe that. When we are zooming it, we can check it out. The corners are round. Now here you are able to identify. Once we are printing the one menu on another menu, you can find the border in black color. Is it? But when we are zooming out, when I'm printing a single line, you cannot see that because the border is black and the background also black, so that they are mixed together. Now, what I'm doing is I want to set this entire menu right side or center like this. Now here also you can take the align. ALIGN. Align is equals to, sorry, it should not be equals to, like center, I can say that. Got it? So these are the different kinds of things we have to take. Now, are you able to change the color when you are focusing on that? No. Now here we have a facility to apply the events also. The events is here when I am taking the same property with HR. One more thing is there, colon H over. When I am telling like this, automatically its properties will be changed. Now the background color will be changed to some other color like green or pink, whatever the things we need to do, or like violet. Otherwise, I'm giving the color codings F1, F1, F1. Like this, I'm giving you some other color code. Now you could observe that once you are reloading it, are you able to change the background color when you are focusing on that? Hello? Did you find the difference? Previously, when we are focusing on the particular menu, that color has not been changing. But here, when we are focusing on that, the color has been changing to that. Understand? Now, here also the color must be changed. According to that, the color also must be changed when we are focusing on that. So that I can give color in the form of black. As it is light background, I can take it as black. Are you observing the thing? So the designing each and every point is important for us. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Is it? Now, if you want to go for another format, like here I'm going to create a different links for each and everything. Here somewhere, this is not, here in a block I'm giving, it should be. Are you able to move the menu bar towards right? But how many are listening? How many are there in class? I don't know. But no one is responding. "33 people are there, but no one is responding. How do I know that whether I is understanding or not, whether you are following me or not? I don't know, right? Okay, let it. Now, one more thing. Below this scrolling, I want to add one more division. Now see that. Where it is? In that marquee division, I want to add one more division. like banner. I'm taking division. Okay, this is closing the division. Here I'm going to take an image. IMG. I'm trying to save. SRC can be given. Okay. Now here I'm closing it. First of all. Okay. Here I'm taking it is as class only. I'm taking it as banner. Banner is the ID for that. So here I'm going to take another class. Yes, tutorial line. Some artists have got message. Okay. Now, what is the class name I given for that? Banner. So I'm going to create the division for it. And here I will apply the properties for the banner. Banner. In this banner, I need to define all these things. In this banner, I'm giving everything. Now here, I will define the properties. What could be the height of this one? Height could be just 250 pixel size. Just 250 pixel size. But width will be as usual. So that I'm not mentioning anything. Okay. Now, its background color will be, I will give different style. Different style. Something like FCB 1 to something like this. Just a random code I'm giving, it will give something. And here I will reload it. You can find this is the place where it will be decided. Now here I'm going to give the color is a different color, right? I'm going to give the white color there, so that it's very easy to recognize. White and black will be reflected properly. Now, for this, I need to take some borders, means some margin down it. Now here, I'm taking margin bottom something like I'm taking 10 pixel size just below it. Okay, it will be pushed down. There is a gap between the things. You can observe that. Here in this place, I want to display some images. What are the various images I want to print? We can print it. Now, here I'm taking all the images into that. There in the banner. In the banner, images are there, right? So I'm taking different kinds of images, all put together, the different resources. Now here, I have some of the very images, all must be of same size. Otherwise, we need to restrict the size. Now, here I'm taking 4G languages. The 4G languages, just from here only, I'm connecting to that, linking it. So this is the path for that. And the name of is 4GL PNG file. 4GL is PNG file. Now here I'm giving path hyphen 4GL like PNG file. Now it is spreading over entire thing, right? I want to adjust it. How can you adjust it? For everything, I need to adjust it like height is. What is the height we are given there? Height is equals to, I'm giving, what is the height of this banner I given? It should be less than that, 250. So that I'm giving 250 only first of all. Later, what to do, I will let you know. This border image I'm giving like this. Now it is adjusted to the same thing. The same. Now I'm going to link another page with this. This is also of same part. So that just copy this name. Just copy this name and paste over there. But which type of file it is, that we should know. JPG file it is. The file extension will be JPG. So as it is copying from all the same path, just copy entire thing and paste over for everything. Okay. Just reload it and see it. What are the changes? You can see it. So it is very less. It is very less, not above this size. So either we need to increase the size of it, otherwise we need to replace with another image. Another image is also there. I will let you know that. Now here, this is another image. I can place here. I'm taking this one. Part is not required, just name is required for us because all are of same part, right? So, and file extension also required for us. What is the file extension for this? Is the JPG file only. Okay, this I'm saving it. Just go there and reload it. You will find the difference. Yes, it is. No. But here we have not set the size for it, isn't it? I need to set the height for it. Now see that we are able to print all these things. One more image also we can insert into that. So in this, I'm taking this one, programming languages, 2023 languages I'm giving. So here I'm taking the name of it. Okay. Now here in this code, I'm adding to this place like JPG file. And we see that a JPG or a PNG. It is not displaying, I will change it. So this is the path of it. All three images are same place. So if you copy into the folder where our HTML file is saving, it's not required. But here it is required now. So I'm giving that. I'm trying to reload it. But it is not displayed. The reason is file extensions may be different. So here I'm giving the file extension for this. Yeah, as it is a JFIF file. So I need to give some of the this type kind of different file extensions will not work out. Okay, now where it is? JFIF file it is. Okay. Now I am giving JFIF. Different file formats are there. Just go and reload it. Yes, we are able to see this. Now we need to increase the height of it. But even we have defined the height. Even if you define the height, automatically it will be adjusted with the height or not. Just let me check it. So as it is increased the height, cannot go for this. Like I'm giving something like 220 pixel of height. So when I am giving the height, this width is not adjusting it. because there is a very less space, is it? So here to here there is a very less space, but this image is very more than the availability size, so that it push it down. So simultaneously we need to reduce the size of it. Width is equals to I'm giving something like 150 pixels. 150 pixels like this. Correct. So if it is adjusted automatically, it will come to that. So it is very less, so that we can give more, like up to 190 I can give, I think. So not, so I'm giving the 220. 220 I'm giving that. Now it is like adjusting. Width is a little bit more, so I'm giving 300. But this is the different type of things we need to do. Like we can increase the more. I may give something like 320. Like that, you need to test and adjust the size of it. So also we can increase too much, like 5. Now it will be adjusted. Now still you can increase the size. Like it may be 27. Still we have space. So I'm giving 328. Got it. Now here the height also we can increase it. As it is 220 is not taking properly, so that I want to make it as 225. Now here I will make it as 45. We are fixing height and width. Still it is there, place is there. So that I can make it as 250. Now we can observe that this is like a banner. This is the different kinds of things happening. And this is the home page I'm creating. Still, there are many more things also there. You can observe that. Here I'm going to add one more division. I'm going to add one more division within the main division only. Within the main division only I'm adding. Okay, like div. In this, I want to scroll the client's details. Div I'm giving like this. Here, something like I can take class. Today we are working with only class. Yesterday we worked with till yesterday we have worked with ID, right? So I'm giving class here. Like here, clients. Who are the clients of this company? So this will be the class selector. With this class selector, we can define different properties. Okay. Now here I'm taking the class property. Class property. Right. In this class property, I'm increasing the size of it. What could be the height? I'm defining the height, GHT, HEIGHT. Height is something like 200 pixel size I'm taking. And if you set the background, then only margin and background, it will be look good. Background color is, I'm giving, to make you understand, I'm giving like this, white. Anyway, it is overlapped with images what we are adding. This border color will be yellow I'm giving. Generally I'm giving yellow, right? So I'm giving the yellow. Got it. Just go there. You can observe many things like. So as it is given 250, but it is coming down. Why it is coming down? Means let me check it out. Yeah, it is closed. As client is closed, this is also closed. Which one? Inner also closed. This is the banner. Somewhere we have added. There is a banner. There is a banner. Yeah, here we have added so the all things are there. This class, Diana, this is the one division, is the division, division and division, this division and division. Here one more division, last division is closed. So it should down just a minute, let me check it out. The image is coming down. The image should not come down. Suppose I'm removing this image. What will happen? The next image will come down or it will be adjusted. Yeah, next image will come down. Okay, second image extension something is gone. Why that this is the first image what I given here. Okay, the second image it is spread over. It's not properly set the form. That is the reason second image is disappearing. Now it will appear. Okay. Now here this is the one. Okay, this is the file. Now I'm reducing the width of it so that it may be adjusted into that. Let me take this one out. No, not with this problem. The problem with something, any overlappings are there, you do like that. Any problems are overlapping, the tags are overlapping, it will come like this. Yeah, it is adjusted there itself. So when we zoom it, it is coming down. That is the only reason. Yes, okay. Good. The banner in the picture we have different like this side. So even for the image also we can set it everything. Instead of giving this height and height width and there, I can fix height and width for everything. Now here with the help of image tag, with the help of image tag, I am giving height and width. How much height should be? How much? This one. Now here I am taking this one. Yes, I am removing all these things. Whatever the height and width properties are defined, I gave it for image tag so that it is applicable for everything. The first one and second one, they are overlapping. So there it is. Okay, 250 height is 250 image. Now here we are giving it is equals to. In CSS property, we are not supposed to do that. In CSS, I told you that. In CSS property, it must be is equals to. Now, height is the image of height in this one, and width of this one will be just 200 pixels. It is taking as its width, so it's not adjusting like this. So how many number of pictures you want to arrange there, you can arrange simply. You can see that. If you want to increase the size of it to 300 pixels, you can increase. If you want to go for, if you change once, both are all are changing. You can observe that. Here I am changing only in the CSS property, but it is changing everywhere. Suppose if I am giving 500, now check it out. So it is exceeding the size, so that is coming out. So that I can make it as 450 then. Got it? So this is the thing. We are going to arrange that border. What is that? Banner for that. After this banner, what I'm doing is just I'm going to add. Already I added here. Some clients' logos must be scrolled here. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking again same images. First of all, I want to take a marquee tag. Marquee, is it? The same marquee will be there. Within 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to implement that external style sheets. How it will be. After designing all the things, we'll shift it to down. Now here, this is the marquee tag. What I'm giving there, this is the marquee tag, will be there. And here, I want to link all the images to it. What are the various images are here? I want to give all the images. One after another, I'm going to give it. You can also give different images. Not no need to give the same images. I'm giving the different images. Now you could observe that the images are floating down. Is it? But here, the images occupying the entire space, right? Now see that. But this images is okay, the size. But here the images are very height and width. So I don't want to display that much height and width. Now here for images, when we are applying the images, it is applying for everything. But here we are defining the client class image I'm talking about. So that here I can define another property like the client's image. The image which is there within the client box. I want to apply it and I want to set the height and width of it with 200 pixels each. Height and width is 200 pixels only. If I want to assign just 150 is enough. 150 is enough. I'm taking like this. I'm loading. Now, are all the images are changing? Here, directly I apply the properties for the image tag. But this image tag within the client box. So that only this image size is changing, not those images changing. Now, one more thing is, if I want to maintain the gap between the image to image, I can take it as, first of all, padding concept I'm taking. So it is nearly very close to the top of the border, is it? So here, I don't want to do like that. Now, I want to take padding for 10 pixel size from top, 10 pixel size from top, and 20 pixel from left and right. Top and bottom 10 pixel, left and right 20 pixels I'm giving. Now we could observe that how the changes will be. You could observe that here there is a space between the image as well as edge of the division. Top edge of the division from top edge, it is taking 20 pixels. If you want more also, we can take it. Like 20, 20 also we can take it. Sorry, 20, 20. And image to image also size is increased, isn't it? So inside it is taking the images. Now I want to give a title in this marquee itself. The marquee itself I want to give our clients. Here I'm taking H4. Our clients are our clients. Simply I'm taking our clients. Got it? This is our clients. I want to display at center of the line. You can observe that if you push it down. So here I'm taking center of the line, like align attribute is there for anything. Align attribute is there. I'm making it as center. Now see that we are able to print it center. But I want to make a border for this. Then what do you do? Again, the same property we need to apply for the CSS style. Instead of applying everything here, I am defining a property like H4. Defining a property like H4. H4 is the tag. Is it? Now here, I'm taking align is center. Align is center. No need to include it in the double quotation marks and with the semicolon first of all. Is it? It's a background color is already there. Instead of wasting time, I'm directly taking it. Here background color I'm giving as, but the top color is blue, right? So I'm going to take the yellow. Yellow. So its background will be changing. And it is changing. Alignment we are taking, not align. We need to take the text alignment. There as the attribute we can take. But as it is, CSS property we need to take text align is center. Is it? Even this line may have to take a padding, top and bottom padding must be there. Is it? So I need to increase the text size kind of thing for good looking. Like this I'm taking. What is the text column? Sorry, simply I can take first of all padding like 5 pixels. Top and bottom 5 pixels. This is not required. 0 pixels I'm giving you this. Now top and bottom 10 pixels will be displayed. Just a minute. Padding for this is 5 pixels and 0 pixels. 0, 0, this is the 0. Yes. You give wrong. It's not up. Could observe that. Now, if you want to increase the size of the text, we have font size, right? Already we are applied somewhere. Font size is 1 point something like 2 em time I'm taking it. That is, so these are the very different kinds of things we can apply for this. As it is applied for this client, padding is not required. 20 padding is not required. Just I'm removing the padding. I'm taking top and bottom. As we are giving padding here, I'm removing this padding so that it will come closer. Little closer, it is coming down. So this is the clients. And one more thing, I want to add a footer. For that also, I can take another division. Here, I'm taking div. Okay. Later, here I'm giving a paragraph. Copyrighted. At GNITSW, stake page, Hyderabad. Hyderabad. And I'm closing this. Got it? There is a border. Now I need to set the, as it is division are defined, I'm making it as class is footer. Footer. I think the class I need to start with the precedence, right? So I'm taking the what is that? Background color. I want to take the background color for this. As it is. So it's not a yellow. I'm taking it as green finally. This is the thing. For this also we need to set the padding, text color, and everything like this. I'm giving text color and padding in as is. And the color of the text I can define with only color property. Color property like white. I'm taking color property and text. And I'm taking this text size is 1.2, right? It's very low. I want to take it 1.5, something like that. Yeah, text is increased, but it should not be at this side, right? I want to take it as text align center. Yeah, usually it will be at left side only, but I'm making it as center. Text align, I'm giving center. So automatically it will be aligned to center. Now got it? It is almost like a full-fledged website. One menu bar is there, one scrolling is there, one banner is there, 3 divisions are there, and one more client's remaining things are there, and this is. Now here this is very high, so that I will make it as 2, so that this space will be reduced. The padding space will be reduced like this. Okay, this is the thing. Yeah. Now here, I want to take it as form. When you click on that, form has to be replaced, isn't it? Now, here how many properties we have applied? These many number of properties we have applied. Got it? But I don't want to show all these styles in the page. These styles may be useful in some other page. Also right. Now, when I am clicking on this, form, form has to be displayed. Now, already we have created forms, right? Previously we created forms somewhere in this, like where is coin and the GNSW, and somewhere in 22 there is a form. So I'm copying this instead of wasting time. Directly I'm copying into presently. Now I'm attaching to that. When I'm applying it, it has to be displayed. Where in the menu bar, menu 1, right? This is the comment line 1. This is our bar. Here, when I'm clicking on this, form has to be displayed like HTML. Got it? Now go there and reload it. When you click on that forms, it will take you to the form. Is it? But when the form is displaying, this menu, all things must be visible there itself. Isn't it? At least this menu bar must be displayed, and this bottom must be displayed, and these divisions must be printed over there. Except this, what is that? Banner, except these 3 divisions and these clients. These 3 must be disappear. This header must be there, menu, scrolling must be there, and this must be there. So what we need to do is, we need to copy all the elements of this one. All the elements of this one. What are the 3 divisions are required for us? For this menu bar is required for is it? So as it is, menu bars are required into form, but it is printing very oddly, right? When we are comparing to that, it is printing very oddly. Where it is when I am going for this. This is embedded box model only, and when I am going to this place here, when I am opening this form is not a real website. For that, we need to take the design into that place. Now here, let me convert this one as form is open. Yes. Now here, there are the different properties I have applied. Here is the form actually. Now here I'm going to take the division. We need to take the division. Is it? So first division has been printed. We need to close the division. Which division we need to close? Last outer division what we opened, the division must be closed. Got it? Now go there and reload it. But we are able to print all these things. But the CSS properties we are applied as embedded. Whatever the CSS property we have applied in this CSS property, we are applied this. So again, this entire properties, what are the properties we are applied? What are the properties we have applied? All must be copied to menu also. The form, we need to apply this. When we are copying all these things here, automatically this will also apply those things. But it is very looking hard, right? It should not be like that. Instead of that, we can go in a different style of thing. Now, instead of copying and everything in this, first of all, I should create a external style sheets. Now I'm going to concentrate about the external style sheets. External style sheets take another notepad, is it? And what are the, first of all, save it as. Save it in the same directory where your files are there. This main file and everything is there. Here I'm taking it as style.css. It is a style.css I'm taking. In this style.css, the style.css, what are the styles are there in a box model? All styles I'm shifting to that style.css file. Style.css file. Got it? Now I'm going to take it as like this. Okay. Now here all styles are copied into this. Now, if you remove it, already we have been removed it from this. It's not at all required. Okay. Now, if you reload the page which is already opened, like this, all designs are gone. The reason is there is no CSS. CSS styles are shifted to style.css external file. But when you link into the box model with the help of link, hyperreference like style.css, automatically those styles will be applied to this. Just reload it. You will find some features, not all. Now rest of the features can be linked together like how we are linking. So here, just a minute. Let me check it out where it's going wrong. So what are the header files we are created? We can see that. We can see that in this style.css, you will find the setting icon. So this style.css file, we need to link it in a proper manner. When we are adding it to the proper manner, so what are the styles we have embedded, we are defining the external style sheets, those properties will be. So here we are taking the link option. We are taking a link option, hyperreference, and which type of things we are really, what is that, linking? The relation type is style sheets. Style sheets I'm giving. So relation is style sheets, hyperreference, the style sheets name is like this. Now just go there and reload the page. All styles are come back. When we are designing this type of links, the links are defined in some other file. This is called external style sheets. What we call, first of all, we need to create a CSS with all the styles. Right? We need to create all the styles. Again, we need to link into the respective web page. Which web page we are linked, that is applied there. Now, here as we are taking the one more form, is the form, right? Form, there is one division has been finished. What is that? Here the division has been finished. This is the one division, outer division we are talking about, and inner division menu is there. And one more division I need to take about the form controls icon. Like this, this is the division. Division ID is I'm giving form. FORM form. Okay. Now here it is. That will not be applied for this. And this is the one division has been closed for this. And one more division, footer division also is required for us. From this footer division also required for this. I'm taking the footer division. Now, if we reload the same thing, so it is designing, but there is no link of it. When we link the properties, how we are linked here? How we are linked? The same line, only one line. Earlier we used to copy entire style sheets, but here I'm talking about, I'm taking into form in header part of it. Header part of it is the link. Got it? Automatically, these styles will be applied there. Okay, this is the footer, this is the form, this is the header. Now this must be decided. Which must be decided? What is the form tag we are applying there? In a form, this is the form, right? In this form, we have taken a division. Especially, we have taken a division for this form. So as it is ID, just take this ID and go to the CSS properties. If you apply here, automatically that will be take effect there. Okay, this is the one. As it is ID, I need to give hash. Okay, now I'm setting the background color and font color and everything. Background color I'm giving as pink for the better visibility. As it is a light color, pink is a light color. I can give the text color as white. Got it. Now we are able to see it properly, right? Instead of spreading over complete thing, I want to adjust into only this region, up to this where the controls are displaying, up to that region. Otherwise, I want to increase the size of it. If I take a, what is that? If I take a black color, it will be good, I think. As it is a light color, I want to take a black. Now, I need to take the border for this. Border means in the form, I want to take left side padding left. Padding left is equals to something 100 pixel size I'm taking. 100 pixel size I'm taking so that it is moving towards right. And here also I want to reduce the width of it. If you want to reduce the width of it, I can reduce the width. Width is I'm taking something like 400 pixels. That's it. It is a fixed in nature. Now I want to align entire thing into center. Okay. This is just make it as just 300 pixels. It will move to center. No, just a minute. I want to take a margin. Sorry. As it is, 100 pixels is enough. I want to take the left margin. Margin item left is equals to 300 pixels. Got it like this. If you go to home, it must be go back to the embedded CSS. So I need to link it. You can see that. What is the name of the file? What you have given there? This is the embedded CSS file. Now, in that links, where we have given there, in this form, when I'm clicking on this home, it has to go back to the starting page of it. Now check it out. I'm reloading it. When I'm clicking on this, it's going back to this place. When you are clicking on the forms, it is coming back. You are going to this place. It is coming to this place. Like this, almost like a website is looking like that. Now, not only this, I need to go for gallery, I can go for contact form, I can go for about us. What are the different kinds of things are there? I need to do this. I need to define like this. Now, coming to forms. Here, when I am clicking on this, you could observe that background color is changing. Is it? Now, when I am coming out from this, it is happening like this. What happening there? Did you see this type of things yesterday? A day before yesterday? Okay. Now here, we are not seeing any kind of stuff of things are there. Now how is possible? When you click on that particular icon, its border color is changing. Okay. When we are coming out from the text box without entering anything, some alert is coming, it must print enter something like that. How is possible? This can be done with only events. There are many more events are there. That events can be done with only JavaScript. But here, this guard focus, last focus, this is can be done with a little bit with CSS. So that is the property I applied. You can observe that. Previously, I applied that. Now we can see that. Here I am writing a script. Here I am writing a CSS styles. These are CSS styles. Here, when input type is equals to text, for which input tag? These are the various input tags I given there. They are the labels. They are the input tags I given there. Is it? And this is the input tag I given. Type is password. You can observe that. Is it? Here, this is type is password. You cannot see that. And here mobile number. That is, I'm not giving anything there. If you give type text, automatically that property will also apply for this. Here also the same thing. I can give it like text. Is it? Like this I'm giving. Now, when I am loading to this place. When I am loading to this place, all R becomes like a text box. Here also text box, so that it is applying. For this text area, I did not apply anything, so that it is not displayed. Now, how to apply this type of things? How the background color will change? Now, here I given the code. That coding input type is equals to text like this. Which input box? Here the input box. Here the input box text. For which level it is? Again, as the username, the text box is there. When we are clicking on this, when you are clicking on this, when type is text, when you are clicking on this, its background color will be changing. There we are applying the such type of things. Here we are applying. Now input type text is equals to so and so. I am changing this one. Width is like this, 10% width. Padding is so and so. Margin is so and so. Box sizing is so and so like this. When the input got focus, I am giving the pink color, right? I am going to take it as something like what do you call yellow color. I will take yellow color. I will take. Now see that? Got it? When I am clicking on the text field, automatically background color has been changing. Not only background color, we can see the round corners of it with border, everything. We have defined that one also. For that. Here box sizing, automatically box sizing will be look like a box with the round corners. Default it is HTML5, it is defined like that. Earlier versions it is not there. In HTML it is the upgraded one. Here input to type password. Password means I want to change another background. What is the background color? I want to change the background color is something like when dot focus I given, so that here default background color must be white. But default is showing white only, right? So I will give a different color. Here the password field, when I am trying to before clicking on that, the color will be something like I'm giving black I'm giving. In this black we can observe that only password field I am applying for that. Only password field it is applying. But when you click on this, automatically the color is changing. Isn't it? So, like this, we can apply many more things. Understand? But how we are able to do this one? Now it is not coming. When we are coming to next password field without entering anything in the username, it is not doing anything. Because I removed it. What I removed? The action event what I applied there, that action event is changing. So that action event takes place at this one. Is it? Now where is the password field? I am defining a particular function, not this. Here validate field is there. One function is there, validate field. Validate field. This validate field, for this I am giving on focus out. Is equals to, in this, return this one, return field. On focus out is the event. On submit is also a event. There are many more events. These events allow us to do something like some actions will be takes place based on the event. Now let me reload it. Now is it? Now here I'm typing something. I'm not typing anything. I'm coming to this place. Automatically action is taking place. Name must be filled out. Otherwise name must not be. Entering value into field is mandatory. Like this type of things you can do. Okay. This completely we will discuss tomorrow. As we people are tired. Many of the people are requested. Interesting people also requesting that 1.5 classes enough. So Tomorrow we are going to discuss about complete JavaScript. What is the JavaScript? How to write the JavaScript, how to apply the JavaScript, how to validate the form with the help of JavaScript. I will let you know this tomorrow. Okay. So